Hello, hello. What is up, y'all? Oh. Huh? Bruh, the shout out you just got? What happened? I am the Asian Goggins. I am the Korean Saitama, I think. Oh, today is the funny number. Also, dude, I keep getting like some sort of like, you know when your USB goes in or not? Ludwig just, oh my god, fuck. Dude, Ludwig talked about me in his class? Lud mentioned you in a Streamer University final course, talked about collabs, and you made it easy for him and how you're doing real work. Damn! Dude, I'm shy now. What did he? Oh man, I want to react to it. He mentioned. So it was like basically what I'm understanding is like I made it easy for him to collab. Dude, I was not gonna react to more lessons today, but maybe I should then. Kind of curious what he said. Please don't stop making workout lives because I always listen to them while working out. Colin, you know what? Dude. Please don't stop making workout. I'm tired of this stuff, though. I'm tired. I'm so tired. I'll try my best. You know, Biko... Guys, you know what I really appreciate sometimes? Not sometimes, all the time. When you guys send offline messages. Biko, I saw that message at 12:46 today. I'm sorry I was a little late. But, I don't know. It feels really nice, I think. When I'm like, open up my OBS and there's like a message in there. And it's like, I don't know. It brings a smile to my face, I guess. Have I done the Ludwig collab yet? Not yet. We actually postponed it for a little bit. But dude, I'm just I have to rip off the band-aid. I think I have to come to terms with the fact that it's like I just like I'm gonna lose. But I think I can still make the video good, even if I lose. So, you know, it's fine. It was short moment in this thing. Surprised he didn't talk about it more low-key, but cool. I mean, I just think... Okay. I mean, I should probably wait to talk about it more until I actually watch what happened. But... waited so long for this day. Goldzix. Me too, honestly. I guess. Not this day specifically, but at least the 60s. Yo, I've been watching every single one of your videos lately. You must be the most criminally underrated creator, to be honest. Wilbert, I really appreciate that. Dude, I just want to get more stuff out. I want to get more stuff out. We got a new video coming out very soon, though. That'll hopefully be fun. But I just need to increase the volume. But we'll get there. We'll get there. But thank you for watching my videos. And thanks for hopping on the stream. Guys, today, okay, World Cup is in an hour 30 minutes. So we gotta kind of work. Poister, if you ask one more time, sorry, I don't know why I'm so upset. But if you do ask, I don't know why this is triggering me. This do you know question. Ask one more time, see what happens. My hairline looks like a cat. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. How many likes do I have to get on a comment on YouTube for you to buy me a Red Magic S11 Pro? Guys, what is the Red Magic S11 Pro? Red Magic S11 Pro? Hello, Lap High Dog. Red Magic 11S Pro is $800. Do I look like I'm made of money? Do I look like I'm made of money? Darkness Cat, if you get 1 billion likes, that should be possible, guys, right? 1 billion likes, I'll buy you it. I promise you that, Darkness Cat. 1 billion likes, and it's all yours. I never knew about this red magic thing, though. Hello, Sinsfa. Like, wait, you know, like Laffy? Laffy? You don't need to do a One Punch Man workout. You don't have hair already. No, but I do have a little bit. I need even less. By the way, I wanted to say about getting sponsored or getting money from viewers or sponsors. I'm here to defend the streamers that ask viewers for a sub. Guys, sub up or I'm not doing it today. Like that? Delete. Guys, I'm not gonna continue if I don't get any sub. Guys, obviously a joke. Obviously a joke. Oh my, dude, the crazy thing about like clipping is like someone who hates me could like clip that and then like everyone would just like have the wrong impression of me. It's actually crazy. Laffy, why do you have 80k subs and only 30 views? Guys, I feel like a lot of times I want to teach content. It's like you guys, it wouldn't make sense for you guys to know, like, it kind of sounds condescending, but I guess what I'm trying to say is like, I get these questions a lot. Like, why do you only have X viewers when you have this many subs? If you actually knew what I was doing, it would be painfully obvious. It's simply that my content right now is not built for stream. That primarily, and then I guess like lack of inbound, like short form content. But yeah, I think what I'm doing right now is very YouTube video focused. And I think like the numbers kind of reflect that. Uncle Lean, you're starting your workout right now. Good luck with it. How did I come up with the name Rue? So my real name is Andrew. So, kind of like Rue is like the, you know, the end of it. And then, so that's kind of one part. And then also I went to Paris and I really like the street signs. Random, I know, right? And they're all called like Rue de something. But anyways, I don't think being sponsored funded is that much more morally superior than being viewer funded. I would agree with you, Delete. I don't think... I mean, okay, the only reason why I say it's better is it's almost like a Robin Hood concept. But maybe I'm thinking about it wrong. It's like, again, I have opinions and they can always be changed. You know, I don't have like, but it's like, my thing is like, why would I take money from someone who's like minimum wage, making minimum wage, where I could take money from a corporation? But then maybe I'm marketing the corporation to then take money from the person I'm not trying to take money from. So at some point in the like the system, the less well-off person will have their money taken from them by someone. If it's not me, it'll be someone else. That's kind of the way I've thought about it, which is like why I preferred, like, I think I prefer taking money from like Amazon. But then maybe when I take money from Amazon, I'm partnering with them and like propelling them forward. But then if I'm on Twitch, then am I not already like, I don't know, dude. It's a lot to think about. That begs a bigger question. Do you take money from the good companies and spread the word, or spread the bad ones and take more of their money? Ah, Leviathan. I think, honestly, I'll prefer the first one. I'll prefer the first one. Yeah. I understand the Robinhood thing, but you're affiliating with companies that undeniably assimilate with things that go against your moral values. Guys, maybe we should talk about this. I'm gonna actually write this down. I was thinking of potentially doing a just chatting with Rue segment today. Oh, but now that, I mean, I think we'll do that probably. Oh, yeah. Maybe we'll do a just chatting with Rue segment today. And I mean, we don't have to do it today, but maybe we could talk about this next time. Because I think this is actually a fascinating question. And it kind of ties into, like, just capitalism and, like, I feel like at certain points, you cannot really separate yourself from, you know, the system. Like, if you work corporate, like, are you, you know, like, is that bad? You know, I don't know. You guys know what I'm kind of saying? So what is the question we're trying to answer? Like, is it morally superior to be sponsor funded or viewer funded? I think that's like a good start. And also when you have sponsors, you will absolutely have to at least be careful of your words. Yeah, delete. I think you can be like less transparent with sponsors. For sure. I would agree with that. Yeah. I don't know though, that's I don't think I have like a super like set in stone opinion. Like it can always change. Yeah. So I don't know. I think that's a beautiful thing about being human, right? You can just learn more and then change your opinion when there's like a better like thought or something. And there's some reason why Ludwig gets flamed for fence sitting, and with being viewer funded, you are allowed to not have anything stopping you from saying things. Yeah. Honestly, I feel like sponsor funded. I mean, Dilly, you bring up great points. You certainly bring up great points. You certainly bring up great points. Sorry, I'm like stun locked right now. It's not what I was planning to think about this morning. Not saying anything. Not that I don't like it, but I'm just kind of like deep in thought now. Do sponsors even work? Yes, sponsors work for sure. It's hard because maybe the ideal way. Oh fuck! I want to stop talking about this because I want to save it for the. Okay, but I maybe the right way is to just have like whale investors. Because I think if I had like millionaire supporters who are like gifting like 100 subs, like I would be fine with that. I would feel better about that than having like 100 people who are in college subbing to me. So maybe that is the way. Like that is a preferred thing. It's just having like like disproportionately like wealthy like supporters, maybe. You know? So it is kind of like the Robin Hood, but then you're not tied to any sponsors or anything. Because I think my only thing with asking for subs or something is like I would hate to. I don't want money from anyone who would be like struggling or anything. I'll do my part and get rich first. BMX. Oh my god. I'm very curious though. Guys, I know what I told you guys that like I think on YouTube, I don't know where they're getting these stats, but it says like 40% of my viewers are in the top like was it like 10% or 1%? Probably 10% of earners. Like I would be very curious how like different creators, like I want to see other people like how just like what that looks like for other creators, or even like how accurate that is, I guess. Delete. Yeah, okay, I don't know. This is like a what's it called? Like a whole bucket of worms, can of worms. I am very interested in it, but I did get running. I've watched some of your videos and you have chat in your streams, right? But why you don't stream what you do in the videos, or is it a special stream or what? Laffy, I have no idea what you're talking about. Why don't stream what you do in the videos? Watch some of your videos and you have chat in stream. Sorry, I have no. Can you say that another way? I don't know. I want to answer you, but I just have no idea what is the question actually. Hugo, thank you for the 1,000 jewels. I mean that why are you not doing the type of content in the videos? Ooh, I think I know what you're saying, Laffy. It's because I'm a variety streamer and you never know what I will do. My whole thing, I mean, it's not my whole thing. It's not like I intentionally try to be different all the time, but I don't think I do everything. Whoa, what happened? Oh shit. Sorry about that. I clicked the button. Hugo, am I checking suggestions? Yes. Is hackathon tomorrow? Hackathon is tomorrow, but it's probably going to be a 2-day hackathon, not 3-day. I think 3 days like a little too much for me, but I will do 2 days probably. Am I checking suggestions today? No. Guys, I think we're going to have a 2-day hackathon. Likely have like 2 good ideas come out of that. What the heck happened here? How long has this been like this? Oh no, that's fine. What is hackathon? So a hackathon is basically like a short period. It's like a subathon. It's like a subathon, but not a subathon. But like, you basically just like get some time, like cut out some time for you to like make something. You give yourself like 1 day to make something. So it'll be like vibe coding, like a couple, like 2, probably like 2 apps or like 2. I don't know what the best way to call it. One of them will be an app. One of them will be a something else. One of them will be an app, and then one of them will be for the stream. Guys, you know what's also crazy too? Is like, I don't even have to be viewer or sponsor funded. What if I have like my own application or website and that funds me, you know? I personally hate vibe coding because coding is fun and people cannot understand it. Dude, I personally hate coding because I'm bad at coding. Yeah, delete. I think the beautiful thing is like, there's so many ways to do it. And everyone can have their own opinion and stuff. And like, I don't know. It's just, there's just so many ways to do it. And you know, we could start one way. If things are not good, we can like go another way. It's like, So learn, I never coded. I just want to love it. Thing is, Laffy, if I learn how to code, like, I mean, I know how to like do like basic coding, but like for me to like, if I wanted to publish an app, right? If I didn't vibe code, that one app would take like, it would take an obscene amount of time. Like, it would take me probably like a month to create the app, right? Whereas if I vibe coded, I could finish it in like a day. Guys, okay, reminder, I said if I wasn't in the 136s today, did I give 5 subs or 10 subs? I forget. Yeah, okay, but it's so much more fun in that one. Yeah, Leffy, it is. I wouldn't disagree with that, but then it's like, if I was like a full-time coder, I would do that, but being a content creator, there's so many things I have to do. And like, I cannot like spend that much time coding. All right, we're slowly escalating today. We're back up to 6.9. Because the knee is feeling a little better. I'm jealous of you being able to take off your shirt. I'm jealous of you for being able to swim. I want to go swimming. Oh, Luke, what's happening? We are just running. When am I gonna do an Iron Man? Guys, I said it before. When I get 4 other roomies to do an Iron Man, we will do it together. Maybe 2027. Oh, shit. Where's my phone? All right, I'm not cheating. I'm not cheating. I'm not cheating. Where's my phone? Ah! Okay, I'm kind of cheating right now. Okay, I can't find. Oh, huh. I need the heart rate. Where's the heart rate? I have no clue where my phone is. What the hell? I literally can't find my phone. All right, we're not doing heart rate today then. Mental, thank you. Why am I running? Why are you running? I don't know if you're memeing or not, but it's just a challenge I'm doing. Guys, I feel pretty good today again. What time do you think you'll stream Undertale? So Fred, I'll probably start the stream at around 5. A little later today, 5 p.m. Eastern, like after the World Cup. I'll probably start after the World Cup. And then I'm probably gonna do an hour or so, maybe a little less, but like 45 minutes to an hour of chatting before I start. So probably Undertale will start at closer to like 6 p.m. Eastern. What's the stream setup? Well, normally, I show my heart rate with this heart rate monitor, and it's an application called Pulsoid on your phone. Yeah, and then that's kind of it. And I just have a camera here. Hello, Funky Doodle. Play Five Nights at Freddy's. We'll do it for Halloween, possibly. I need to get paid for Five Nights at Freddy's, though. I'm not doing Five Nights at Freddy's for free. We either need to hit like some sort of goal. I don't know. I can't do it for free. That is actually like so scary. But how do you show from your phone with Pulsoid through the stream? Wait, Franco, have you streamed before? Do you know like streaming software? Do you know OBS? I don't know how, what level of stuff to say. Yeah, so OBS. You bring Pulsoid in as like a browser source. So it just can display it. So for how much? I don't know. We'll talk about the cost later. Ooh, Uncle Ian, 42 minutes left. I think you'll finish before me. Exactly, Soulfret. Too many suggestions. Just kind of. I guess it's not banned. It's discouraged. Hello, Lauren. How's it going? Sorry, guys. Why do people spam? I don't get it. What is the what is the need to spam? Among Us is the saddest thing ever? Wait, why? As in it's not fun? I've never done it, so I don't know. Stream sniping. Oh! Okay, yeah. That does not sound great. I mean, Uncle Ian, maybe? I don't know. I guess I'll probably be done like 3 minutes after you, so it's not that much extra time. Nurnik, it's weird though. I mean, I think, like, I don't think that's how most people play games anymore. Genuinely. I think a lot of times, people have like watched someone play a game or something, and then they go into it. Cause like, I get so many of those comments and stuff, and even like YouTube, they're like, oh my god, it's so refreshing to see someone play the game like this. But I'm like, yeah, I guess it's just not normal. Although I'm not one to talk, like, when I was growing up, I would not play games blind. I would always, like, get a walkthrough or something. Why don't you have scam bots that are flooding a lot of streets? What do you mean? With, like Stream Boo, 5 followers, stuff like that? It's because we run a tight ship around here. Laffy, you don't feel comfortable without the scam bots. I feel very comfortable right now, but why? Laffy, do you ban them? I don't know. I have not had an issue with that though. Dude, Laffy, you know what's the worst? When you're a beginner streamer, the worst is when it's not a bot, but it's like some sort of like artist, and they do some small talk, and then they're like, ooh, hey, I love your stream. I love what you're doing. And then you're having like a genuine conversation with them, and then they're like, do you need some artwork done? I do, and then they just try to like sell their work. That's the worst. Never happened to you? It's sad. I have a different approach than you do. I change my pace based on my heart rate so I meet a certain range throughout the activity. Ooh, interesting. I mean, I would do that, Uncle Ian, in an ideal world, but my treadmill is not linked to my computer. So, it's kind of hard. Obsidian, what's the hot take? Just lead in with the I have a bit of a hot take. Most artists shouldn't try to make their job, or art their job. What do you mean by that? Are you saying like most artists should keep art as a hobby? I think that is a hot take. Or like a side gig. A side gig, maybe? Is that what you're thinking of? I mean, I kind of agree with you if you're coming strictly from like a monetary perspective. Like art is less monetizable than content. Oh, do you mean like it should not be monetized? I don't know, I'm confused. Like when you try to monetize art, does it get like messed up? What are you leading towards? I would agree that it's difficult to be a sustainable earning activity, yes. Although I would say it's easier now with like social media. I think it is certainly easier now than it's ever been, I think.
Yeah, I would definitely agree with that second point. But I think it's like any job. I feel like it's like, if you're in the top 0.1%, I think you can make it fun and like stick to your roots or something. But I feel like most times, it's like, if you're not in that top performer little bucket, like you probably gotta like, it's not gonna seem like art to you. Like it'll get morphed. But Obsidian, I think it's also the fact that like, I think a lot of times people try to balance both, but then it's like, I feel like sometimes people get burnt out at their normal job, and that also hurts their art production. My shirt still has a dry spot for now. My cousin makes enough money to travel, have a girlfriend who doesn't work, and a nice house for music royalties. Damn, Soulfred, that's what I'm trying to do. I mean, Obsidian, I feel like you could say that for anything then. Like, even for like professional sports, it's like, I'm sure some professional like athletes, like once they turn professional and take it seriously, it's like, it probably ruins the sport for a lot of people, because it's not for fun anymore. It's just like, it's just to pay the bills. I think that's like anything that's like not a normal job. Already, actually not too many. Maybe like 2 people. Currently studying animation. Ooh. That's cool. Soulfred, are you nervous about AI stuff? Like, affecting your career or not? And Laffy, yes. I would agree that content is kind of similar too. Got it, Obsidian. Yeah, I would kind of agree. Yeah, I mean, I think that's like it's just the nature of art though. Like, I feel like art is always funded by like wealthy. It's not self-sustaining. So Nernick, basically my idea for the hackathon is it'll be a ton of vibe coding. I think tomorrow we're gonna make a website that I've had in the back of my mind that I think would just be really fun. It'd be something I appreciate, that I think is kind of missing. And then beyond that, I think the other thing I want to make is like, I want to make like some like fun, like chat things. Like I had the idea in my mind of like designing some sort of like social credit score for chatters. I don't know how hard that would be, but it's something I want to at least like investigate. She said no one pays for shit, no one hires. just make your own that feeds yourself right now, but sure. Damn. So far, I don't know if it makes you feel any better. Maybe it doesn't, I don't know. But like, I think that's like across industries. I have so many friends in corporate who are like UX design or something, who are like very unsure of their careers. Obsidian, yes, I am vibe coding on stream. I'm not coding that shit. If you compare the animators who work for OPM and AI creators, AI doesn't compare, honestly. Yeah. Where do I get all these ideas? Just living life with an open mind. The only reason I took animation is because I'm genuinely dumb. That's funny. The only reason I'm vibe coding is because I'm genuinely dumb. Do I know Doug Doug? Yes, I do know Doug Doug. I haven't actually seen any of his streams, but I have watched some of his videos. I mean, Obsidian, I feel like it's kind of like I don't know. It's like, dude, everyone vibe codes. Like, every company you think of vibe codes. Like, no one codes anymore. It's like, I don't know. It's like, let's just face the reality. Like, nobody codes anymore. Like, even like a year ago when I was leaving my company, I was not coding. And that was like a year ago. I'm sure now, no one does anything. What am I doing? World Cup starting in an hour. That's why we're here. Finish the workout and then we watch the World Cup. You know, actually, vibe coding kind of saved my career until I voluntarily got rid of it. Like, I was hardcore struggling on like one project, and I kind of got saved. ASP, what are my score predictions? Honestly, I don't know. I've used Claude Code before. I don't think I've ever really used ChatGPT to code. I haven't touched any of it in like a very long time though. So there's probably like some new features and stuff. I do have to do like a bit of setup though, probably before tomorrow. Have I touched Temper Monkey? I did. Wait, Temper Monkey? Temper Monkey? What type of video game am I interested in making? So, tomorrow's stuff is not gonna be a video game. It's gonna kind of just be like a website. And then, but I do want to make an indie game. Like, I am like very inspired by, what's it called? What's the game that I'm playing? Undertale. I think a game like Undertale would not be that hard to make. I think the hard part with Undertale, right? Like a game like that, I would have to develop like a unique combat mechanism, or like mechanic. But I feel like if you just figure out a cool combat mechanic, like the rest of the game, I feel like would be pretty easy to put together. Obsidian, I am uncomfortable with Terminal. I prefer GUIs, but but we can maybe fumble around in term a little bit. I do prefer GUIs though. Ah, you want to create against him to the finals? Never heard of the finals. That is true, Obsidian. I would say I don't prefer to work in terminal. Like, if I have a preference, I would use a GUI, but like, I can when I need to. I see that you aren't an FPS gamer. Yes, I am not an FPS gamer. Not at all. Zolfret, I promise you, I'm not that far from you. Like, I don't really know shit. I feel like a lot of coding is just like looking up shit you don't know. What does that mean, Laffy? Is that supposed to be an insult or a compliment? What does a FPS gamer look like? I don't know, Obsidian. I gotta do some more research today. It looks like your life isn't destroyed. Interesting. Uncle Ian, have I done Gym Stairmaster? Yes, but it is not my preferred exercise machine. Guys, you know what'd be a good stream? What's the tallest building in New York City? Like the tallest, like publicly accessible. Like, I think it'd be an interesting stream to like walk up every floor of the Empire State Building. How long would that take? I don't know. It's like 100 floors. One World Trade Center. I don't know. I gotta. Like, climb up the stairs? I don't know. Climb sounds weird. I guess is it climb? I hear there's a diarrhea bug parasite thing. I did hear a little bit about it. I've just been eating produce like normal. Well, I've been eating a lot of fruit. I haven't been eating a lot of veggies. I love it because it feels like I'm barely moving. Uncle Ian, I don't like it because it feels like my quads are dead. I think the most flights of stairs I've gone is like 30 something. For some reason, when I went to like my friend's apartment one time in Chicago, he lived in a high-rise, and I like walked down 30 flights. But actually, that seemed pretty hard. Feels like you're on a plane, but not. Dude, those places scare me. It's too high. I think when I went to Japan, I went to like a tower thing. It's so high, it freaks me out. Dude, I wonder how they never have any accidents when they're like building something that high. How do they manage that? Like, you're telling me no one drops anything ever? Also, 5 plates on leg press is wild. Although some people I feel like just do crazy amounts on a leg press. You can see anything and everything. You know, since I've lived in New York, I've only been in Manhattan 2 times. Isn't that wild? 2 times in like 3 months almost. April, May, June. More than 3 months. I feel like I should really do some IRL stuff, because like if I'm living in New York and paying more rent, I feel like I should take advantage of some of the things for content. Dude, new content idea. Oh, this is a good one. This is a great one. Could get some backlash, but LARPing as a corporate employee. I just go on like the morning commute and see everyone sad as fuck. And I feel like I could joke around about it because I have been there. I have lived that life. That used to be me. I saw this one video the other day about it was like an ASMR New York type of thing. You just look at everyone's face. It was like walking around New York at 9 a.m. Dude, everyone's face is so dead. It's actually like so sad. Hello, Kato. What's up? No, because I feel like the interesting thing is like, I feel like there aren't too many content creators or streamers who are based in New York City. So there could be a little bit of a market there. Do you think the World Cup 3rd place match? I actually missed that game. I only watched highlights, so I don't really know exactly. I know there were a shit ton of goals. I don't know what the flow of the game really looked like. It looked crazy though. Yeah, but wasn't it kind of like a fake game? Because Harry Kane didn't even start. And I think Jude Bellingham didn't even start either. The thing that sucks about the public gym is the Stairmaster caps at 30 minutes. Yeah, that stuff is annoying. Or like when the treadmill caps at an hour. I've experienced that shit too. But public gyms are actually so, like, especially if you go to like a cheap one, actually such a good deal. Such a good deal. Ooh, I got it free. That's even better. I was reading something the other day, Obsidian, where it's like the third place match. I don't know if it was a true stat or not, but they were saying the third place match has the highest expected goals. And then, of course, there's 10 goals in that game. Yeah, 2022 final was actually crazy. It's kind of sad how World Cup is over now, like after today. I feel like I really enjoyed watching the games. What's up, Deadeye? How's it going? Wait, what? Wait, nah. No, all third place games gotta have high expected goals. Oh, I can't talk. Going all right. That's good. All right is good. Saw the Ludwig exhibit, bro. Still can't pronounce your name. I haven't seen that yet, but someone told me. I think it's good. I think it's good. I think it's good publicity. So Ludwig for sure does that on purpose. What is it, like the infume? I don't know. I think it's a next level marketing tactic. I think it's on purpose. I think it's on purpose for sure. Third place matches average 3.8. Damn, that's a lot. Wait, it's actually that maybe it's not on purpose. I guess now Infume is the same like E ending as me, like the UE. And it's like the same exact pronunciation that he chose. Guys, it's kind of crazy how like search SEO algorithms work. It's like I feel like one day I could not find myself, and then like one day I like could suddenly find myself. It's like, whoa, when did that happen? Uncle Ian, you got 15 minutes left? I don't think I have 15 minutes left, probably a little less, no? Maybe it is 15, fuck. Hello, Akshay. Ooh. It's been a month and a video project coming soon. Actually, I'm very close. Very, very close. There'll be a pretty long video coming out this week at some point. But I just need to cut a couple more minutes and then do some like last minute edits. Dude, Spain is favored. I wonder how much their win against France bumped that up. So I feel like they were not favored before. Hello, Mafia Boss. What's up? I feel like you always enter around this time. Like near the end of my run, I feel like. Or at least maybe for the past couple days. $7:30 for you. You wake up at 11 during summertime. Nice, nice. Yeah, I don't know. Obsidian, my ideal games actually are when it's like scoreless for like most of the first half, and then someone like scores, and then the game kind of like blows up. I feel like that's when I find it like really interesting. I feel like this World Cup is way worse than the 2021 Q1. I don't even remember anything but the final, if I'm being honest. I just remember Argentina had like every game go to penalty kicks. What is the hackathon going to be about? I'm going to make a website, and then just like a stream-related website, and then I want to make a social credit score for chatters that you can like check. What type of website? I don't want to share it yet. I want it to be a surprise. But it'll be like, it's not necessarily for me. It's just something, a product that I wish the streaming world had, I guess. How does social credit score change? Again, we'll probably do a good amount of brainstorming before we start. But in my mind, it would be some sort of like, what's it called? Natural language processing to see if you say like stupid things or mean things to people, your score goes down. And then if you say, I don't know, if you're a good member of the community, your score goes up. Probably gonna have to like tweak that a little bit, but I think it'd be funny. Ranked Discord chatters. Yeah, something like that maybe. I don't know though. It's gonna be interesting because like, I feel like you could do a lot with the methodology, right? Like, do we count like stuff like watch streaks or something, or do we don't want to count that and just count like, you know, what type of messages you send? You maybe if you're like spamming like crazy, and you get like timed out, that hits your score. I mean, there's a bunch of options. I mean, we could do watch streak, but it's like again, like I don't want to make it too much like, you know, I don't want to like dock people for like not, you know, I don't want people to get pressure to watch or something. Which one's just spam emotes and gifts? Yeah, something like that. Obsidian. Shadow, you just joined. What does it work out? 10K run, 100 sit-ups, 100 push-ups, 100 squats, and some pull-ups. So Fred, it's a marathon, not a sprint. Hello, Edut, Edut, Ed-ut. How's it going? Guys, maybe after this, I try to bench 225. I've never put up 225 in my life. I feel like that's like a huge milestone. Spot me virtually. Give me the spirit bomb. Lend me your energies. I'll take like a year, I think. It would take a while for sure. But what if I just benched? I don't know. Like, what could I put up now? I think I could one rep max like probably 165, which is such a far off one. Oh man. Actually, I say 165, but I haven't been in the gym in like the longest time, so maybe not. I would say there's no way it's less than 155, but 165 might be pretty hard. I think it'd take longer than a year, honestly. Unless I was like bulking. If I'm not hardcore bulking, I think it would take like 2 years. That shit is not easy. Just cause I would still want to weigh like under 130. Dude, if you're 130 pounds and you can bench 225, I think you're actually like, that is like probably like top 1% of like pound for pound strength, no? You doing stuff are cool. Oh my god! You do it. You went to Twitch too. Multi-chatter. Technically the strongest person? There's like, oh guys, I thought they said bench. I mean, squat 450 at 110 is still crazy. It's weird how different people's like body parts are stronger and weaker. Like my squat is actually really bad. It's my weakest lift. But like, I feel like some people are just naturally so strong. Like their legs are just so fucking strong. I think my best lift is like my back, like deadlift, and then bench is like in the middle. Benching 220, oh my god. That's actually not, there's a ton of people who can do that. What the heck? Oh, active lifter. So like, for the total population, it would probably be like 1%. Or even better. If you were to write a book, what would the subject be? I think it'd be something like, it sounds cliche, but like anything is possible. But then also, I think specifically like something about the people you look up to aren't as far as you think they are. I don't know, that's not a catchy title. I'd have to work on that title. But it's like, stop looking up to them or something, I don't know. I think that's like one core lesson I've learned in my life over like the past 5 years. And I would really love to share that. Hello, Viz. Bobo, what is up? What is my, wait, Ian, why do you keep changing platforms? What is my dream? I think right now my dream is kind of to, basically make enough money to retire my partner and like, just live a comfortable life, I think. I really want to retire my, okay, I know like when I say retire my partner, some people are gonna be like, that's kind of a bad idea. But like, I don't mean completely retire, but I mean, I don't want her to feel any financial stress, I guess. I think removing financial stress from people is so big. Like the world would be so much more beautiful if people were not stressed about money. But I feel like unfortunately so many of us are. AI puts 225. Yeah, that's kind of what I would have around where I thought it would be. It's crazy because I used to like kind of be into powerlifting. And I feel like powerlifting, if you actually want to get good, kind of the same thing as like running too in a way. It's like, if you want to be an elite powerlifter, I feel like you can either get strong or you could just get really like skinny. Because if you're just in a lower weight class, like the amounts you have to lift are so much lower. Like if you weigh 110 pounds, it's like so much easier than competing with someone who's like 130 pounds or even like 160 pounds. Oh, what got you into powerlifting? Honestly, dude, the thing that gets me into everything is YouTube. I feel like back in the day when I was in like college, I used to watch what are they called? Barbell Brigade. It's like a YouTube channel, and they just got me really into powerlifting. YouTube is so influential. I feel like most of the things I like get interested in are actually just because of YouTube. I see someone making content about something cool, and I'm like, hey, that's pretty cool. Do I bench 225? No. My lifetime max is like 190, I think. It's like 45, 25, and like a fucking 2.5 or 5 or something. So I think it's like 190, but that was back when I weighed like 160. So quite different now. Oh, Obsidian, you mean like you don't have an algorithm anymore? How did you do that? You just like, do you have like a modified YouTube or something? Wait, so you just have your subscriptions? Damn. What about having like 10% recommendations? I feel like no recommendations is wild. Like, how do you discover new people then? Is the discovery not like just totally new then? If you turn off watch history for 3 months. Interesting. Interesting. Did you ever trim your subscriptions? You know, honestly, Blackbird, I don't have a lot of subscriptions. When I created my new YouTube page, like it was fresh. So I'm probably subscribed to less than 20 people, I think. Yeah. You know what I did find really good though? You know, in college or like, no, not college, maybe like post-college, I had an Instagram page and I was following like, I think I was following close to like 3,000 people or something or more. And I'm like, at some point I'm like, dude, why am I like, I don't care about all these people. So then I like did a great purge and I unfollowed to 0 and then I refollowed people. And then so many people got like butthurt about that. They were like, dude, why did you unfollow me? I'm like, I just did I feel like people get really hurt if someone like unfollows them. I don't know. I personally like don't really, you know, understand it, but I mean, I do understand it, but I don't know. I felt like it was not that big of a deal. How much time we got left? 20 minutes. Wait, that's actually really interesting though, Obsidian. It's like, if you only get your subscriptions, like, you probably watch a lot of their older content. Which I think I would personally enjoy more than just having a lot of bullshit recommendations on my feed. I feel like you should be able to you should have like a slider that allows you to like control the amount of recommendations. Like, I feel like I would be fine with like 20% recommendations just for some like discoverability and stuff. But then maybe that would hurt my growth. Like, maybe I'm profiting off like recommendations, like my channel. Well, I mean, it definitely is. Where do I live in the US? I live in New York City. I heard New York City's flooding. It rained a lot yesterday. Guys, I'm so bad.
I actually am a gremlin. I'm a gremlin. I'm like what is it? Gollum. Dude, I do not leave my apartment. I don't open any windows. My girlfriend is out of town. If she's not here, dude, I'm like I don't see sunlight. I don't know what happens outside. Like I'm completely isolated. Dude, I feel like I'm in like a prison, but I like being here. It's pretty bad. Like maybe I need to do more vitamin D or something. Like, cause my partner is always the one who opens the windows, or like opens the blinds. But I prefer no blinds. So it's like or no sunlight. So it's like when she's not here, I'm just like a fucking mole rat. So I do know it rained a lot yesterday morning, but like I didn't look outside at all. Guys, it's not a house, it's an apartment. Not a house. You definitely should supplement vitamin D, yeah. I used to be really serious about my supplements, like vitamin D, when I was running, but like I don't do shit anymore. This World Cup final too early. All finals should be mandated to be in the early innings for EST people. Isn't it? I heard they were being, I don't know if they always do this, but I heard for this one, they were actually being like flexible scheduling for like the countries that are involved in the final. So who's in the final right now? Argentina and Spain. So yeah, I guess like 3 would be perfect for Spaniards, right? Because it's like probably like nighttime for them. I feel like if it was like later 8, it would be too late for them. I mean, I'm sure they would still watch at like midnight, but do you get flashbanged by the sun while sleeping? No, because I wear a sleep mask. Guys, biggest life productivity hack. Sleep mask, mouth tape, if you're serious, and then earplugs. Your sleep quality increases like drastic amount. Wait, Obsidian, you're a mouth taper or no? Dude, when I'm hardcore focused, I mouth tape. But you know what's annoying about mouth tape? Is like when I'm going to bed with my girlfriend, like she sometimes is a yapper. And like at night, I'm not a nighttime yapper. So then I'm like trying to sleep, I put the mouth tape on, and then she starts talking to me. Okay, and then I'm like, okay, I try to just be like nod and stuff, or like be like, And then she like, I can't respond. So then I open the mouth tape and then I talk to her. And then I think the conversation's over and then I close the mouth tape. And then she talks to me again and I open the mouth tape. And I close it and I get so sick of that, sometimes I don't do it. Voltervili, it's game changing, I'm telling you. You think you're getting good sleep, but you're not actually getting good sleep. You're getting like 80% sleep. If you mouth tape, earplug, and eye mask, that is like pure like sleep. That is like, it's like just highest quality sleep. Wait, mouth tape has many uses? What do you mean by that? You mean like if you're just nose breathing, like forcing yourself to nose breathe throughout the day? Am I gonna watch the World Cup final? Yes, I am. Yes. How long have I been with my girlfriend? 7.5 years. Wild. Guys, also, I could not imagine having a public relationship. Dude, people who have public relationships, I mean, I get it if you're both public figures, but like, is there any benefit to that? I feel like there's no benefit to having a public relationship. Unless you're both like mega celebrities and you want to like expand your network. But then even if you expand your network, if you break up, doesn't it fracture your like community and like stuff like that? I don't know. I guess celebrities don't have communities. They just have like fans, I guess. Can you train that routine in a progressive way? Or the sleep thing? I would start off with eye mask, probably. If I had to rank them in order of importance, I think eye mask is the most important. And then I think earplugs is the next most important. And then mouth tape is like the last one, I think. That's just my personal ranking. But eye mask, I think, makes the biggest difference because there is like a lot of like ambient light. And I think like a lot of times, I think if you're sleeping early enough, it's okay to get woken up by the sun, but if you're hurting your sleep by like the sun coming up, I think that's probably the biggest gain. Earbuds are uncomfortable. I think it depends on which ones though. The ones that I started using, it's like, yeah, I feel like it's kind of like you just have to find the right one for you. Mafia Boss, good luck. Wait, you gotta take a final right now. What are you doing in chat right before your final? What? Dexu, hello. We are sticking to it. We're getting to day 100. I'm still on the treadmill. And they were free. Guys, I'll remember this as the summer of 26. The fucking... The summer of 26. I'm not kidding. I'm insta selling the treadmill. And then I gotta either decide like what I want to make this into. Like there's actually a couple options with this space over here. I feel like we could one, just leave it kind of empty or leave it like in a way where like if I was trying to do like a juggling challenge or like, I don't know, some sort of like a physical moving challenge, it would be nice to have like all the space here, right? So it's either, I feel like there is some value in keeping it not necessarily like empty, but like in a way that I can move stuff around easily. So there's that. We can keep it as like a little gym area and focus on our benching now. And then what's the last option? I think we could make it into like a desk, a craft, arts and crafts place. It's kind of like a Michael Reeves. We have like a little desk area here. We have like a top-down camera. If I'm making some like, I don't know. You know, what if we do some like electrical engineering stuff? And then, or the last option is we can just fucking make it into like my little like podcast set. Where it's just like a couch and stuff. I don't know. All right, guys. Actually, I gotta do squats first. Ten minutes is not enough time to finish the workout. It is though. It is. If I'm not yapping, it is. If I superset, it is. Dude, I think my calves are so sore. I think that's what's hurting my knee actually. All right, we're just, actually, I don't know if I can do 100. How tall am I? Wait, Dexu, guess. I always want to know what I look like on camera. I feel like I look very small on camera. I wonder what's like the max height I could tell you that you would believe. I feel like the max height I could say that is believable is like 5'9" or like 5'10" maybe. I think, yeah. It's funny though how like you can't really know on camera. I think probably 5'9" is probably like, I think 5'9" people would not bat an eye. Like it would just be like, okay, cool. Oh, a little taller than I thought or something. I'm 5'7" though. But I think I'm like a not dense 5'7". What do I mean by that? It's like I have a lot of fat on me,
or not a lot, but I have a decent amount. But like, I think I like either my bones or something. I don't know. I am kind of light on the lighter side though. Like I feel like most people with my body fat would weigh more than me. Yeah. So I feel like sometimes when people ask me about my weight or something, like it kind of comes off like I'm like lower. But I don't know. I think that's just like my like, Ooh, yeah, I know that who you're talking about, Soulfred. The guy who's just like the fucking detective. Dude, but it's like, it's a huge difference though. Cause like I feel like my girlfriend is like 5. I joke around about with her. I think she's like 4'11", but she's maybe like 5'1". Okay, she's not quite 5'1", but like I'm only like 6 inches taller than her, and like when I like sometimes like I'm just like, okay, let me just take her vantage point, and it's like it's actually completely different. I feel like. So Fred, how accurate do you think that is, by the way? I kind of don't know how accurate that is. Like that person. I feel like they could just be saying anything. Cause aren't there like angles and like stuff? I wonder like, I know a lot of people want to be tall, but I think for me, the tallest I'd ever want to be, I think if I was like 6'2", it's too tall. Like I wouldn't want to stick out. I kind of don't like sticking out in a crowd. So like I actually kind of like being shorter. Your idea of my height was 5'11"? Guys, what if I'm lying? You know, you will never actually know. I like how so many streamers like just joke about their height. All right, wait, you're gonna have to like, the cam's probably gonna die. Oh no, I ruined my metrics. Whatever, they're gone for now. All right, how much time do we have? How much time do we have? What time is it? 6 minutes, we're good. There are places where 6'2" people are unicorns. Yeah. I'm not running again. Technical difficulties. What do you think about speed? I respect speed. I respect IShowSpeed for being a grinder. I think he puts in a lot of work. I think the thing I like about him is I think he's very ambitious. I think he likes pushing boundaries. And you know, sometimes I think he's stupid, but like, I feel like I have to keep in mind that he's like, I don't know, like 21 years old or something. So it's like, I was probably like, I mean, I don't think okay, I'll just stop there. I don't actually think he's that entertaining, at least for me. Like, I'm not saying like, I don't think he's entertaining, but like, I mean, I don't watch him that much, which is fine. It's not like I'm hating on him. I don't, it's like, I just don't, I don't know. It's not fun for me. But I do respect him a lot as, I don't know, just as like a creator, I think. It's not easy. I don't know, whether it's like him or whether he hired a good team, it's not easy. And like the shit that he's doing with the World Cup, and I think it's like, that's not easy. He's like pushing the boundaries of streaming. And that's something like I always like, I would eventually want to do similar stuff, like not exactly, but like push the boundaries of like, you know, streaming content creation. So very respectable, I think. Run while you watch the World Cup. Guys, what if I act like I'm on the team? He's trying so much that it is cringe. Is he? I think the only thing I dislike, but I think this is like like I'm like an unk. I think a lot of kids are so like disrespectful. But like maybe they think it's just like making the content and like it's like bringing in eyes. But I just personally could never like go up to Thierry Henry and be like, you're shit or something. It's like, I don't know how they do that. It's like, I think the thing I just don't like about Speed is like, maybe it's like just like for the content, but I feel like it's like pretty disrespectful to like, I don't know, like Noah Lyles or like just these people who are like excellent at their craft. And it's just like, I don't know, the way he talks to them is kind of crazy, I think. But then I don't know, maybe I'm just too old or something. And I'm like of a previous generation. Cause I guess like even like the Tom Brady, like Logan Paul stuff, like you could say that's the same thing. But it's like, I guess, I don't know, I just don't find that entertaining, I guess. I don't find that entertaining. Like, I feel like it's almost like slop. It's like content slop. Like drama content slop. Whereas for me, what I would enjoy more is having like a sit down conversation with like Tom Brady or something. And like talking about his like, I don't know, journey or whatever. But I think that's because I'm like a little older. Who do I think will win the World Cup? Argentina. Artscore, hello. It's going well. I'm trying to finish up my workout, a couple minutes, and then watch the World Cup. Laffy, I know. I can't just like end though. I gotta finish this. What is my pull-ups at these days? Same, 40. Yes. And it's not gonna get any better than that. Unfortunately. What did you miss? You didn't miss much. I don't know when the last time you were here was, but we had a little bit of plateau. Oh, not in a row, just total. We had a little sun chip induced plateau, but I think we're over that now. Hopefully. Guys, would you believe me? Actually, no, fuck it. I'll do it. I was gonna be like, would you believe me if I did pull-ups off stream? But I'll do them here. What is the run pace at? The run pace at right now is like 840. We also had a bit of a hiccup there, cause what's it called? I had some like ankle issues, but I think they're starting to feel better now. So we are working our way back. What am I doing? Okay, pull-ups. I appreciate that you would believe me, but I will do them on stream. It'll take like 2 seconds. What is your dream country to live in? Ooh, what is my dream country to live in? New Zealand. Dude, I'd move to New Zealand in a heartbeat, I think. Although I've never been there. New Zealand or Sweden? I think I'd like both of them. Primarily because I think it's like it would be very peaceful. And I think like the colors of the place like just look so nice. But then also because it's like English. They're like pretty, not like primarily English. I think New Zealand is primarily English speaking, right? Ow! Ow, that kind of hurt. I think Sweden is like, but I think Sweden has like a good amount of English speakers, right? Ooh, I think I like, oh, that kind of hurt. I felt something. You should have skipped this day. I know, right? I should just put 68 twice. Alright, let me just crank these out. You're European, Akshay? That's cool. You got 3 hours of Stairmaster in. Oh, I thought you meant in a day this week. Okay, that's so crazy. But I was like 3 hours. I thought you were talking about today. I was like, what? It's crazy. Would it violate copyright law to stream FIFA reaction? It wouldn't. It would not. I think you can. Actually, the thing is, I don't know how like YouTube's. Like, okay, actually, I have no clue. I've never tried it, so I don't know. I was gonna say, I've seen people put the sound on and no screen, but my understanding of YouTube is that they identify copyright through like audio clues, like not visual stuff. So it's like if you had the sound, wouldn't it get taken down later? I don't know. I wonder how long it would take for them to identify though. You try to get the body rolls done as fast as possible. Yeah, kind of, Kate Quark. I'm trying to see the World Cup.
Maybe we can eat better though.
We can for sure be better. I feel like when I do this, it's very easy to get like, I don't want to say complacent, but like maybe lazy. Wait, lazy and complacent kind of similar, huh? All right, guys, we're gonna do a quick weigh-in. Okay, so technically, I promised I would gift 5 subs if I was not under 137. I'm a little nervous about this. I don't feel like I'm for sure under 137. No pre-piss. I honestly should. I'm kind of lazy though. Wait, I still don't have my phone. Hold on, let me get my phone. I need my phone. All right, I did the piss anyways. I did the piss. You got no excuses now. Please. Please, 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 please. Wait. Fuck. Wait. Okay. I'm 137 on the dot. Did I say under 137? Wait, let me wait one more time. Hold on. Third time's the charm. Wait, what happened? Wait, hold on. Is this cheating? Got the good old pants change. There's no way we don't get it with this. Oh my God. Wait. It didn't save. It is fucking desperate though. Guys. We are not handing out. Wait. We are not handing out free subs today. Oh my God. Dude, even when I changed pants, it was like it was like hovering 136.8, 137.
Dude, guys, I was really, you know, I wouldn't have minded giving you guys subs, but I wasn't heavy enough. Oh my god. All right. There we go. Our first PR in a while. We have overcome the Sun Chip Plateau. The Sun Chip Plateau. Oh, 136.8. 10 pounds down. This is a PB. Would it be called a P? Guys, that's what I've been like struggling with. I don't know what the right word is. I keep saying this is like our peak low. That sounds so stupid though. This is our, I don't know. It's our like lowest weight. I don't know. Peak. Our trough. We've hit a new trough. Our trough low weight. That's it. I mean, that's not it, but. All right, guys. 136.8, officially 10 pounds down. I think we will go on a little streak right now with no sun chips. I think the sun chips were actually, no joke, killing me. Sun chips, not good for diet if you can't control yourself. Guys, I'm going to go watch the World Cup. I hope you... I mean, I guess you can watch the World Cup if you want to and not if you don't want to. But I'm going to come back right after the World Cup. Maybe like World Cup should be over by 5, right? Maybe like 5:15, I think. 5:15, and then we're going to lemon grenades. I don't know if anyone mentioned this likely, but Ludwig mentioned me. I'm excited. I heard about it. I haven't seen it. Maybe I can react to it later today. But thank you for sharing that. Yeah, that's actually sick. I don't know what he said. I'm actually very curious. I don't know if it was like how I reached out to him or like, did he potentially say he enjoyed collabing with me? Because I was nervous out of my mind. And I'm still like, I don't know. But anyways, we'll talk about that later today for a little bit, and then we'll do. We're not gonna finish Undertale today. I think it'll take 3 days, but we'll play a little more Undertale today. Anyways, guys, thanks for tuning in. As always, I will catch y'all later. And we'll chat soon. Bye-bye.